Hello.
Make them clappers clap.
Oh my god. It's a hand clapper. I don't know what they're actually called. Leave me alone.
Clap on. Clap off. It's the clapper.
So anyway, the NPCs.
We murder them.
Okay. Roll for initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
Murder hobo time.
They're just people, so.
These innocent people.
Looks like we might have a trade opportunity here.
So, you guys going up and speaking with them, or keeping to yourselves? There are 2 different camp pits, so you guys can set up around your own fire pit if you'd like.
What are these habits? Who owns this place? Anyone know?
Secret and Atrix, you guys would know. It is just a communal space that people tend to themselves. The people who are traveling, clean it up and keep it neat.
No one actually owns it, just kind of use it, and most people at least try to leave it the same or better than they found it, though there are those, obviously, that don't.
Yeah, it's kind of a sit and then respect your space and clean up after yourself kind of thing.
Community campsite.
Trapped to me, but fine.
Kind of want to see what Lizard Folk has to offer.
Let's go take a look.
I
I'll
will
join you.
head on over.
Okay. You walk over to the lizard folk, and he's very tall, wearing rather inconspicuous basic travel clothes. What? Oh my god. I will BRB.
Hooky.
Okay. What do you think he's got in there?
Stuff. And things.
Well, we might have a moment here.
Like things.
I like stuff.
I like stuff and things.
I also like stuff and things.
Good, I think you like to stuff things.
I was gonna say I think he likes.
You're not
stuffing
wrong.
things.
Speaking of stuffing things, how is Rain?
The last time that I saw her, she couldn't get her hands off of me. But at the same time, I couldn't get my hands off of her either. I mean, have you seen her? My god.
I mean, were your
She
hands,
can-
like, physically stuck on her? Or?
She can clear that color. Okay, for those of people in chat, I think we're going to take a brief, IRL break, but we're still going to stay live from the action, so...
Oh, hold on. Pulling from the wrong camera.
And now I have to be very careful not to turn around.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't have it plugged in right now.
We get to see the back of 47's head.
Let's go!
Yeah.
I'll slouch a little so I'm hidden by the chair.
Oh, come on.
At least wave from behind so we can say hi to you whenever she gets her camera on. Hi!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Okay.
beautiful lady.
Hi.
Oh, man.
Hello, yeah.
Hi, 47.
I-47. Oh my god, that's the clapper.
There's a clapper there. I'm not making it up. I'm not full of it. Leave me and the clapper alone.
You are full of something, but
Not to be full of something later.
Clap my cheeks. It's about to get wicked.
Yes. Ooh. Ah.
Ah.
Beautiful.
You gotta model it a little bit.
Callie, would you like to explain?
so This is a gift from the group, from the D&D groups to you for your birthday. Don't cut your eyes at me.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Birthday!
But
What
this is from
this?
everyone, and we hope you like it.
These are the kids, what you are. Careful, open so I don't slice my.
Don't cut yourself.
Now you're gonna jinx it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything. Go
Can't
back.
say stuff like
Cut
that.
yourself.
In game.
Oh.
For legal reasons, that is a joke.
In the game, guys, in the game.
Yes, in game.
You open. Oh, I thought she opened it upside down. I was gonna say, damn
It's a
it.
paper
Oh,
bag.
beautiful.
Like my new do?
I do. Are you gonna wear it out
It's so
tonight?
attractive.
Magnificent.
Alright, open the card first, 'cause that's how we always do it. It's your birthday, so you can act as immature as you like. I already do.
It fits the bill.
Good job so far. Happiest birthday to our best DM friend and lady. With love, sketch for 7 Kovac slots, Chewy.
Mwah.
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 Okay.
Oh,
so pretty.
Ooh,
Fabulous.
It's a very
It's a
nice
gift
bag.
quad.
It is actually a really nice bag. As a bag aficionado, I appreciate the bag.
Oh, that's your present. It's a nice bag.
Stick my finger.
Go back. Shut up.
It's a Crown Royal bag.
Nice Sigrun's lovely sack.
Page 47, you want? Never mind. You want to rub your hand along the lovely sack?
No, I'm good, thanks.
No.
Here, you rub it on that hand.
Okay.
I can see the
There you
top
go.
of 47's head.
Ah, yes.
Clappy rubs.
Hi.
Hello,
Ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am?
ma'am.
Don't man me.
Oh.
It's everyone. You can't put the finger on me for this one.
Ma'ams?
Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it.
Fucking stickers. Gonna eat them.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. I
Hey,
You spit it out right now.
Stop it. We told you you could be immature, but don't eat paper and tape.
Shits. Little shits. I love you, thank you.
Wasn't there something you were complaining about when you were at the store that was acting slow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually. We were at the store and I was trying to load something to look up and it was just not loading.
Well,
Now you have a project after D&D.
You guys gonna make me cry.
Happy birthday.
to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aurelia. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys. You guys are so nice.
Now the
Thanks
only
for not-
caveat is you may have to get your SIM card switched, but you have the same photo as me now.
Twinsies.
We just gave her the power to write on her phone all of her devious plans to kill us. Why did we do that?
Bath time just got a lot more dangerous. For you.
Oh,
Dun dun dun.
is that a threat or a promise?
Oh, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
You're
Happy
welcome.
birthday.
Take the voice, you see me crying.
Oh, we were gonna ask where.
Don't worry, I'll record it.
Oh, sweet.
Bite me. And not in the fun way. Look at me. Oh, it fell out. Get the thingy. Steven wasn't even here for it.
Aww.
That's okay.
Rip.
He can watch the VOD.
He can watch the watch the VOD like everybody else.
Watch the VOD that didn't have the camera shown.
Because I didn't think she wanted to be on.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Remember, long time streamer. Why is Steven messaging me?
Oh.
For those who couldn't see and maybe weren't paying attention completely, it's a new phone.
Yeah. The group got her a new phone for her birthday.
Do you think this lizard folk has new phones?
Oh, I don't know what they are, but something's
they
ringing
have-
in their cart.
It's got to be a communication device of some sort.
Sending stones, maybe.
We should see how much they want for them.
That one of them Sam Sting sending stones?
Damn stinks. Oh, okay. God damn it.
Stam stinks. It's canon, folks.
Fuck.
Well, those exist now. Damn stinks and stones.
We can go to the Sending Zone store, walk instead of sprint.
I'm not putting that one down.
I wonder if I could pay that lizard folk to go absolutely primal and just eat Atrix.
I thought we were trying to protect him.
Well, you know, I can always bring him back.
That's good to know.
I think
Alarming,
Anyway.
but I'll pretend that I didn't hear that.
Didn't hear what?
Exactly.
Don't worry,
So-
we'll protect you from yourself.
Hopefully we don't need any protection when we check out this stuff and things.
Protection.
I'm just going to stay over here. And I'm gonna go check out the cabiny places and knock and see if they're occupied.
So the cabins here are more think like a summer camp setup where all the cabins are open and then the
okay.
bunk beds on either side.
Yep, going to see if they're occupied.
None of them are currently occupied. Not true. One of them looks like it has their like noblewoman stuff in it. Excuse me. Sorry, kind of chokes you up a little bit.
Don't die.
Cool. I go on the other one and proceed trying to figure out what is the most comfortable cot and claiming it.
Oh, it's all wood. It's just wood. Wood with hay.
That's fine.
Down.
That's fine.
Easy enough, though.
It's better than sleeping on dirt.
That's true.
Very true.
You put your bedroll down, and it's actually pretty comfortable. It's spacious enough that like two people could probably fit slightly uncomfortably close, but you could sit side by side or lay side by side in one of them.
Hop bunk, back corner for me.
Perfect.
Atrix will make his.
Go ahead.
I said Atrix will make his way with, I'm assuming, Varys and Hustel over to the lizard folk.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Evening.
Afternoon.
Good evening.
Hello.
Where you find individuals doing.
So over here, it's just the lizard folk.
Yeah, I think it was him, and then like across the way was the elf and the fairy, right?
Yeah. So the communal fire pits are very large. It's meant for like huge groups.
Okay, so it's just him by himself with his cart
Correct.
on this side.
Rewind. How are you this evening?
Quite fine. And yourself?
I'm doing quite well. Just came over to see if you had anything to offer and to take a look at.
I'm sorry, I only trade with a certain type of people, and my stock is precious.
What kind of...
The sign says you trade.
He eyes you up.
So I do. Come, come. See what I have to offer.
Let's.
He lifts up his cart and kind of glances around at the other people, the two women over there, and then you guys look over and you see there's some potions in there, some that you guys would recognize as poisons, thieves' tools, typical, rogue shit. Got some like throwing daggers in there.
Ah, your type of shop. Won't say his name, but I'll kind of pat Varys on his shoulder.
How much for the throwing knives?
It's a good question. Let me actually open up real quick because I don't have it. Ba-ba-doo-ba-ba. Yeah. Son of a bitch. It's two. So they come in sets of 3s, for 5 gold each. So almost the same prices of regular dagger, but with the added get like a 1 gold off for buying a set essentially.
So it's 10 gold for 2 sets of 3, which would be 6 throwing daggers.
Yes.
Okay. Take 2 sets.
Wonderful.
He pulls them out and holds out his hand, and in his other hand he has the daggers. Looks like it's going to be a trade of we give each other the things at the same time.
Yeah. Varys tries not to really expose how much money he has, but pulls out 10 gold and grasps it in his left hand and kind of holds it out closed with like knuckles face down so that he can just open his hand and drop it.
Yep, easy enough. He does so. He takes it and sets the daggers in your hand as soon as he feels the money hit his hand. He kind of gives you a once-over as if he's assessing you, and then pockets the money. He doesn't even check.
During the trade, Varys is just like not intimidatingly, but like keeping his eyes like locked, like staring contest. Go.
Yeah, easy enough. From what you know about the Moonlight Society, they are some of the few, probably if the only roguish organization that, one, is very prominent, and two, like, their deeds have reached even the Deerwood. They very much value themselves on pride and being honorable.
These will certainly come in handy.
Kind of looks over your shoulder at the rest of the group, and he notices Kulog, who's still healing up a little bit from the wyvern attack.
Which way are you going?
To Ardengard. I have business to attend there.
Well, and Varys lets his eyes move back to the various wares. Do be careful. We just had a little run-in with an unexpected visitor.
I can see that. Sharp fangs and all.
It was a wyvern. We were lucky to get away.
Lucky indeed. Well, I will keep your warning to heart. Thank you, friend.
Have anything more interesting?
Not at the moment, but if you find yourself back in Ardengard, do look up Jaqen at the Moonlight Society headquarters.
Jaqen. I will certainly do so. Just making notes.
And what about you, tall one?
I was looking at a couple of these potions here.
Healing potions galore.
Much for a couple of like regular healing potions?
Whatever the normal fucking price is, I think they're what, 50 gold each for a normal.
I think so.
Considering you guys are more of the persuasion, he will charge 47 for each. Don't say anything. I literally just picked the number randomly.
I will take.
So we're taking this out of 47's funds then?
Yeah. Take
What's your
a
number name?
one of these potions of healing. I will already have the gold in my hand.
He does the same sort of trade that he did with Ferris with the money in the bottle.
Follow suit. I just kind of hover over his hand, drop the money in, take the potion. Beautiful city of Ardengard. Enjoy it when you get there. Appreciate your business.
Of course, of course. You look familiar.
Me?
Yes.
Sure,
Have you done work with us before?
done a little bit in my youth, but been a while.
Varys' head turns and starts paying close attention to what they are talking about.
Recognize the.
I remember you. I remember you. You just did the smuggling for us once.
I did do some smuggling years ago. I mean, yes, some small work, if you will.
Oh, you've definitely grown. It is good to see you in good health. And he gets a little bit louder and like gives you a firm clasp on your shoulder, like upper arm and stuff. And he just kind of looks really genuinely happy to see you doing well.
What does this dude look like? Like, how tall is he? Like, age estimate, I guess?
So he's almost as tall as Atrix, so he's about in the 6'4" range. Maybe he's probably sitting at about like maybe 6'3", maybe 6'2". He has these very dark green scales that are almost black, and some of his scales are tipped blue. But he has these very cutting golden eyes.
He looks fucking cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Once he claps Atrix on the shoulder, he'll go, Gwen, been years. Good time. Good seeing you.
Oh no, we never met, but I do remember seeing you. I was too busy, unfortunately. Still getting my little scales in the water, if you will.
No worries. Heard the name. Just good to see you.
Of course, of course. How is everything treating you? Are you still in the smuggling business?
Yes, I am. Just don't do it very often.
That's good to hear. Well, if you ever need work, you know where to come. Definitely don't go to the other group. Come to us.
Don't plan on it, friend.
Good.
Other group?
The Grim, not good folk. I don't know how much you know about my organization, given your obvious persuasion to our kind, but we do pride ourselves on honesty in our work, and the Grim will do quite literally anything for money. We've been
know
trying
enough
to
about the Grim,
root them
yes.
out. Yes. We've been trying to root them out and get rid of them for a while. They are an eyesore and not good for business, if you will.
Gwen,
Kind of hard to do that when we don't really go the same outlets, if you will. Yes, what is it?
know anything about Rivali?
Oh, yes, quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit. I can't say I know them personally, but I do know that he's the second in command of the Grim right now.
Oh, you ever run into him? Don't trust a word he says about me or any of the people that I'm with.
Oh, I don't listen to really anything that they have to say anyway. It's, whatever is fine with me. You've done good work, and you seem honorable enough for me, and that's all that really matters in my line of work.
I'm sorry, you said second in command.
Yes. Rivali is planning on, was in the works of, becoming first in command.
Mm-hmm.
But, when the boss is away, Rivali makes all the orders.
I digress.
It was Varys looks a little bit disturbed by that information and just says, "It was a pleasure meeting you, Jacqueline. I'll be sure to look you up forever
please
back in
do. I would
Ardengard."
love to have you over for some I don't really do tea, but you know, maybe some brandy.
And those parties were quite lovely to be around. Might take you up on that offer if I may.
Of course, your doors are always welcome to you.
Varys has already started to walk away and kind of says to himself, "A drink sounds pretty good right now."
Appreciate it, Chiquet. Take care. Walk back with her. I'll kinda-
When it's shocking.
I know.
Jeez. It's okay. Nobody really ever gets my name right. You safe travels and thanks for the heads up, by the way, for the pass.
You as well. I'll kind of catch up to Varys, and before we get to the group, kind of lean into Varys and go, I knew something was up with him when I don't trust it.
Something was up?
Not with
Second in fucking command, Atrix.
Look, I didn't fucking know. Lord, I didn't even know he was my brother, let alone second in command of the Grim.
It's just a little bit off-putting.
I have to agree. At this point, there's really neither here nor there. We can't take care of it until we get back to Ardengard anyway. Which direction we took and aren't following us, and Lord, the Grim is just a very terrible group of people. Just
Oh, I'm very aware of who the Grim are, and it will be taken care of.
don't do it alone, my friend.
We'll see what happens. And Varys walks back to the cabins to try to find a spot.
Yeah, easy.
Mostly to kind of seclude himself. He kind of wants to sit and think about things for a little bit after that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk in and find a spot as well. Just kind of let Varys be on his own.
While all of that is going on, Ilith, I already know what you're doing. Kulog, what are you doing? Kovac, what are you doing?
I will pretty much just be kind of resting and kind of recuperating from the fight, kind of keeping Ildrath company.
I'll probably go ahead and start getting some sort of prepped up, or at least getting in the works of it.
Some what? Sorry.
Get some food prepped up, getting stuff.
Oh, okay.
That way we all have a meal for the night.
Yeah, easy enough. Go ahead, give me your survival check. Is anybody helping him with dinner? Seagrin, what are you doing?
I went to go start setting up camp while they were
That's
talking.
right. I saw that in chat.
Survival.
This is the best fucking meal you guys have ever had. God damn.
This man can cook. Shit.
This turtle knows how to cook.
God dang.
Sadly, I think Varys actually skips dinner.
Oh no.
No. Do I have an alms box? Hold on. There's something to put like a
You do
to-go
have
meal.
a freaking alms box because you grabbed one for some reason.
I want to put some in like a to-go box for Varys, just because it's so good.
Aww.
And then once it's like all prepped and in the box, I'll go and set it on his bed and won't say anything. Just nod in respect, set it on his bed, and walk away.
I think at some point, probably while everybody's eating, Varys is tried to find a place a little bit away from everything with a tree, and is just rolling things around in his head and trying to find a way to affix his new throwing knives to himself so that he has easy access to it, and is like throwing them at a tree.
Okay.
What have
Hits in
trees
a tree every once in a while.
done to us in this world? First we kick them,
I
now we're
know.
fucking chopping them down, and now we're throwing
Look.
knives at them.
They're good
Carving
targets,
messages
okay?
in them.
Would you prefer that Varys throw the knives at you?
I mean, after learning what he just learned, maybe. Shit.
Just FYI for you, Callie, we are on the 15th. But unless you guys plan on talking to the other group,
I think I'm going to offer, ask if they want any food, since I imagine you probably have some leftovers. Just go around.
okay. So you go up to the sea elf and the fairy and offer the food, and the noblewoman, she doesn't turn her nose up at it. Not necessarily. You kind of get a sense that she's gotten to the point where beggars can't be choosers, and she looks the food, and you hear her stomach growling. The fairy takes it and takes a bite of it first,
Mhm.
waits a little bit, and then hands it to the woman.
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
The little fairy speaking to you.
You're very welcome. I just had some leftovers, and I wouldn't want to go to waste. And since we got a couple other people here, I figured I might as well offer to share it.
That is very nice of you. Most other people have just kept to themselves.
Kinda can't blame them, but I'm more of a try to be kind sort of.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name's Hustel Rasenshell.
Pleasure to meet you, Hustel.
Might I ask your name?
You may call me Z.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Z.
Is Z the fairy?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, good job,
God
Crystal.
dang it.
Good
Yep.
job, buddy.
Yep. Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I was going to call you Franklin and call you back over. But you had just kept going.
Yep. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be fun. You did, do. 47, you did.
Yeah, you did warn us.
You did. I completely forgot.
Make a little note here for myself.
Great.
Remind me. Has Hustel's name.
Well, why don't you sit and share the fire with us? Since you so kindly offered your food to us.
So, am I compelled to?
No.
Okay.
At this moment, since he's been over there talking to him for a while, Atrix is going to go over there and kind of pat him on his back and go, the food's burning over here, or something's over here. Can you come help us?
Yes, absolutely. Pleasure meeting you both, and I'll be...
Well, then I insist that you come and have breakfast with us at least, in the morning, because I would really hate to owe you anything, since you so graciously gave us your dinner.
I'll see. I appreciate the offer, but I might have to be on my way in the morning.
I'll lean in and whisper, you gave them your name, didn't you?
Just nod slowly.
I wasn't expecting it all to come into one box, so I have to divvy it out.
it's up to you, but we could really use your help over here.
I need, and Husel's gonna nod and be like, "Yes, yeah, I do need to come back over and get all this settled up." So, I'll consider your offer, but I might not be able to. So, thank you. And Husel heads back over with Atrix back to the.
Okay, thank you. I won't forget your kindness.
Oh no.
Thanks,
So,
Oh,
what should I expect?
you'll find
Just
out.
have to wait and see.
Great.
Look, we've had these friendship bracelets on for a long time,
Yep.
so we're still waiting.
And
Oh.
you're gonna wake up near them. I don't want to go get. I don't know about you. Just be careful. Oh. Well.
You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, fine in quotation marks.
To be fair, 47 did warn you before we even got to
He
the
did.
campsite.
He did, and I completely forgot that they are Fae. Because my brain went to, oh, they're a playable race. So I'm thinking humanoid. And it's like, oh, never mind. They are Fae.
It's fine.
For now.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's spicy. Holy shit. I'm
Volcano roll?
Fucking raw.
Nope. It's an octopus roll.
Oh.
But the spicy stuff on top, I wasn't like expecting it to like be that hot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it
Shit,
took me off
volcano
guard.
roll sounds good now.
It does. I need sushi.
God, the eel roll's so fucking good.
Go ask some
Oh,
for that
yes,
fairy
it
that you
does.
just gave your name to.
Yeah.
Want to make it
Never
worse by
take
asking
anything.
them for
Yeah.
something?
Never take anything without knowing in advance what you're giving in return.
Yep. I never give anything
Never
to a
express
fairy.
gratitude.
Yep. Fey rules I very heavily use here. Typical like IRL Fey courtesy shit. So, that being said, you guys all hunkered down for the evening, eventually settling down and doing your own thing. I don't think we need to, but go ahead and give me your long rest.
Actually, before taking that long rest, before like sleeping for the night, I'm going to cast 2 sending messages, both to Orphinius.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just kind of use 50 words. And I'm going to let him know that we're all okay, hope he's doing well, and explain how the spell works so he can respond accordingly. But I'll type that up here for you and send it to you.
Okay.
If you have the words, let him know that I wasn't ignoring him.
I definitely will.
Okay. So. God, it's so hot. Why? It's not even that it's like overly spicy. It's just that it keeps going down the wrong way in my mouth. Like the spice.
It's hitting all the wrong spots.
Uh-huh. It tastes pretty good.
I think for this night, Varys probably stays fairly secluded for the majority of the night, like until he knows he's got just enough time to get a good long rest.
You heard it here first. Piggy Wigglebutt is not normally a wuss with spices.
I believe Piggy Wigglebutt.
Oh, God. It's the worst when the spice goes down the wrong way and you can't really enjoy it. So, for the next few days, guys take 1, 2. You guys get right to the edge. That's the wrong thing. Right to the edge of Port Abolina, because taking this trip is very easy now that you're on this side. It is a well-traveled road. There are people going towards Ardengard. Relatively safe. And you guys make your way. We've passed the 18th, specifically for you, Callie.
Can I say before we left that camp? I guess in the morning, was the lizard folk still there?
No, he packed up pretty early and left.
Jochen was gone.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yep, he left pretty early, and so did the sea elf.
It's the 18th?
You're passing the 18th.
Oh.
It'll be the 19th by the time you guys reach Port Abolina. So let me drag the map pin over from here so that way you guys can access it from here as well. Let's do this actually. There. Little pin. You guys can click on to see the information of the city. So as you guys, let me switch up the sound really quick. Shit, I don't think I actually uploaded the sound. Fuck me. Oh shit. I forgot to upload the sound.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's a brothel named the Gushing Clam.
There's a brothel named the Gushing Clam.
Oh
Please.
my
It's like you've never
God.
met me.
Wow. Oh no, it's fucking perfect. It caught me off.
Deck hand service?
I think I have to go to Azaria
Yeah.
and grab these.
Do you know what a deckhand is, Kovac?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. It just also
He's
sounds
looking
like
for
a
the double
euphemism.
meaning.
Yeah.
Ah,
it's
the euphemism too. Okay, gotcha.
Fuck, do I seriously not have the C sounds? I had a whole C sound setup going.
Quick, everyone sing sea shanties.
C shanties?
There once
It's
was a
a
ship
lot
that
of
docked
things.
at sea. The name of the ship was Aurellea. The wind blew up her bow, him down and below. My bully boys blow.
Oh.
Huh.
Peter, ba-doobie-doobie.
Beep, bop, boop.
Give me 5 minutes, please.
Scuba dee babo.
God damn it.
Okay, so I finally got it to 50.
Got what to 50?
My 2 spells of sending before bed the long time ago. I'm just had to get it up to exactly
Oh, right,
50.
right. Yeah.
Which way? Oh, never mind. They're labeled. Okay. I was gonna ask which way we came in, but bottom right, the road is actually labeled Giant's Pass to go that way. Which makes sense. So we come in through Dead Man's Way. Awesome.
This
That's not
is
foreboding.
the message that I sent to Orphe.
I will read it in a momento.
No worries.
Totally want to stay at an inn called the Captain's Noose.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's a great place to hang.
I want to go. Oh, God. I want to go to the Whaler's Bone. Whaler's Bones. I want to go
Hello,
get. I want
his
to.
eye, the whaler.
I want to go take one of those sea slugs.
Oh.
I want to go take that challenge. Let's go.
I would just like to note that in the pin, in the Shipwreck Promenade, is the Crimson Crab, a local restaurant that touts fresh daily seafood. They're known for their cheese biscuits.
You think I would forget about the frickin' Crimson Crab?
Yeah, and they're not cheese biscuits. They're Gouda muffins.
Gouda Bay biscuits.
Gouda Bay muffins.
Bitches. It's almost done. I have to wait for it to download.
So let's go get some food at the Crimson Crab or Crimson Claw. And then we'll go get some drinks at the Whaler's Bones.
Well, I mean, and you have your choice. You could get fish tacos at Newman's Num Nums or at the Gushing Clam.
Oh, shit.
I feel like while we're here, and pretty early on, we should ask if anybody has seen Tess.
That's the plan. I believe.
That is why we're out here.
Yep.
But also to have some Crimson Clam. Or Crimson Crab, sorry.
Crimson Clam.
My favorite. The Crimson Clam.
And the Gushing Claw.
Oh, hello.
I thought I was into some interesting things.
Let's go to the Crimson Cram. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I knew I was fucking forgetting something for prep.
Oh,
Downloaded,
Newman's
I'm
has
sorry.
squid kebabs.
So I came up with all the drinks and all the food and everything on my own, obviously. One of my favorite things to do for Sunday's campaign was create cocktails and unique alcohol beverages for everyone. I created a different type of like alcohol and shot for every single god of the pantheon.
Wow.
Nice.
No, these are cool. I like it.
And then Brightland went around trying all of them back to back to back to back to back.
Oh my god.
And I also forced gods to play nice with each other.
Yes, you did.
Wow.
I don't remember if I joined you in having all the drinks.
I think you did a few of them, yeah.
Yeah, because the whole not being able to get drunk thing.
Uh-huh. And being able to be undrunk whenever you feel like it is pretty cool.
Yep. That's actually why Callie always plays clerics. It's just so that she can drink to her heart's content and then get rid of it.
Excuse me,
Jesus.
I started off as a druid in Sunday. If
Yeah.
to why
Which also gets less restoration, so same thing.
I need to
It's a
restart Foundry.
coincidence.
you want to take a small break while we restart?
It should only take 2 seconds, but once I redo that, you guys are gonna have to refresh.
Yeah, we could do like a quick early break.
Yeah,
it's
we're
been
just-
like an hour and a half. So
We're just gonna take a small, like, 2-3 minute Blake. 2-minute breaks, 2 to 3 minute break while we restart Foundry, get everything back up and running, and I also have to pee, so I'll be right back.
Hello, I'm here for the break.
Hello! We're
Hello,
gonna go
I'm
to
here for
the
Blake.
break.
Blake, that's what it was.
All right,
Hello, I am here for the Blake.
we'll be right back, guys. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we're back. Okay, so you send out your message. Orphanius responds to the first half.
Oh, hi, Atrix. It's good to hear from you.
And that's all he says. And then the second one, he goes,
Okay, tell him I said hi and that I have some big news when he returns. I will send him a message soon.
I will relay that to Seeger.
okay. He's sending you a message literally right after that, Seeger. Right as Atrix is literally telling you that he's sending you a message soon.
Right after.
And it just says,
Hi, Sigurd. I have some news to share with you.
that's it.
I will respond with. Okay, first of all, do I know that he's doing this through like? How does he actually have sending?
You don't know.
Cool. Uh, give me a minute to think about a response to this then.
No problem.
So,
You guys have been gone for a decent amount of time now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna type my response so I can actually get 25 words if I need them.
That's fine. Yeah, you guys have been gone for 2 weeks now, so.
Wow.
Yeah. Took you 2 weeks to get here.
Nothing like a
So-
long travel to make the time go by.
where and what are we doing first, guys?
Hmm.
Oh, look at that. The sign said there's a spa. I've never been to a proper spa. That sounds wonderful.
Hmm.
I'd be down to go to a spa myself.
That does sound lovely.
Bring some pampering, shall we?
Why not?
Okay. So you guys make your way to the Kelpie's Kiss. It is roughly around here. And the place is what you'd expect for the city. If you want to click on the Port Abolina pin and then go to the image, you can see what type of what the city looks like. For the image of text.
Gorgeous.
There you go.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it is a very, very orangish, very white, very it's very pretty. It's different though from what most of you guys are used to in terms of architecture design. Um, back here, the building for the Kelpie's Kiss is pretty tall and surprisingly quite large. You can see based on the trees that are kind of behind it that it probably has some sort of like courtyard. You can also see steam rising from that courtyard, which probably means that there might be some sort of whether homemade or natural some sort of a steam vent or some sort of word I'm looking for. Hot pools, IRL hot pools,
Hot springs?
hot springs. That was the word. Thank you. But you guys go onto the entrance. It is very open, like the front area of this. More archways and silks and stuff draped everywhere. You see a water genasi who is currently behind the bar, and she looks up at you all. She's dressed in like whites that have very simple white, elegant linen robe that have geometrical patterns along the edges, in like embroidered in blue. It's super simple, but very pretty and clean and nice looking. She smiles up at you all. Welcome. What can I do for you all?
Quick
Looking
question:
for.
who all came with us? Is it everybody?
I'm pretty sure everybody came, right?
Yeah, I know I'm there.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Everybody?
Will you be staying with us or just for the evening?
What say you guys? Are we staying here or?
I mean, it was staying.
I'm also okay with staying. Do you allow dragons?
Well, I can't say that we ever had one, but if he's house trained, then yes.
Bildreth kind of like does some tappies, and I basically tell him like, don't pee in the house.
I will have to say, though, just for our own safety and whatnot, that if he does happen to destroy any furniture or cause any sort of ruckus or whatnot, I will have to apply a surcharge to your fee. I hope that's okay.
Oh yes, by all means. He's pretty well mannered. He more than likely won't break anything, but if he does, we can just put it on this man's bill. He'll like pat Atrix on the back.
Oh, wonderful. So it is going to be 1 gold per day per room for the for our inn rooms.
Now, question:
Yes.
if I were to package all of us together, would you give us a discount?
Well, we do have rooms that are meant for groups. That's only up to about 4 people per room. So you'd still probably have to either get split group rooms, or 1 group room and 2 individuals, or 1 group and we do have a group room that's for 2s. Not many of those, though.
I'll be taking my own room. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful.
Do we
Okay.
know how long we're going to be here?
We're only going to be here for at least a day. I have some questions to ask around. And who's all wanting a spa treatment? I look back at the group.
I am. It'd be very nice after those cold mountains.
So our spa treatments, we do have a seaweed wrap, which is 5 gold per person, and it does come with a massage. We have access to our sauna, which we have day passes or weekend passes if you plan on staying for like about 3 days at a time. And then there's the Sirens package, which not to upsell or anything, but I personally recommend it because it's the best deal overall. You get the seaweed wrap, the massage with hot stones, access to the steam rooms. You get a nice, lovely facial and tea and lunch, all served and brought to you.
I'll take that one.
Oh, tea sounds lovely.
That will be 20 gold on top of your room fee, so 21 gold for you, dear.
Don't worry, I've got it.
No, you don't.
Varys puts 1 gold on the counter and says, "That's for my room. I'll be back."
Okay, dear. Should I leave the key with one of your friends here?
Will you or somebody be at the counter?
I might be on lunch. How about this? Just hold on one moment if you don't mind. And she brings out her books and she motions you over to essentially like check in more or less.
Right.
Just put whatever name you want. We're not gonna come after you for using a fake name or whatever. I don't really care. But let me grab you your key before you go. That way, just in case one of us is on lunch and we're not here to serve you, you can actually get into your room.
That'll work. I'll wait for the key then. And he just he doesn't sign his name, he just puts V.
She hands you this very beautifully, like,
almost to the point of being almost gaudy, but not quite there. But it's a very gorgeous key. She hands it over to you. It's got like this ribbon and a little seashell on it that's been like drilled into it, and the seashell has chiseled in it your room number, and then it has like paint in where it's been chiseled.
He kind of gives a surprised expression at how beautiful the actual key is. And just kind of stashes it away and turns and walks. I would imagine we're in a building right now, so walks out of
Yeah.
the building.
Yep, easy enough to do.
I'll be sightseeing. I'll be back.
I'm gonna shoot a message to Varys before I
Alright.
lose sight of him. Not a message, but telepathically. Are you alright? You can't reply. You could, but I wouldn't hear you.
I think he thinks the reply in his head, but if you can't hear it, I'm not going to say anything.
I'm sorry, I don't need to be rude. Can I have my key, please?
Of course, dear. Please sign in here.
Yep, she just she writes IF and then turns and bolts after Varys.
Okay, she hands you the key right before you leave.
My places to be. You guys are such a lively bunch. I love it. Now what would the rest of you like? Rooms, seaweed wrap, sauna, siren package.
Well, I don't mind sharing a room to keep it a little bit cheaper for the rest of us, but we all want our separate rooms, I'd understand.
I don't mind sharing a room either, as long as you don't mind the fluttering of my little hummingbirds.
We were together for the last 2 weeks, a tiny hut at some point, so I don't think will bother us.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Seagun, are you looking to get a spa treatment?
I think I'll be good. Unlike you guys, the cold wasn't actually that bad for me.
So
Maybe
it didn't
after we
bother
find
you
out.
anyway.
Oh, God.
God.
You didn't have to
Is
come
it
out and
very
say it,
natural?
Sketch.
Kulog, are you looking to get a spa treatment?
I would like to go to the sauna.
Okay, would you like the weekend pass or the day pass?
Just the day pass, I believe, for me, please.
Okay, that'll be 2 gold. How?
She kind of looks at your dragon a little bit, and like noticing how small notice how small Ildrath is. She kind of furrows her brows a little bit.
Yes, well, children get to come in for free.
You hear that, little buddy? You get to be free, which means we can buy more food for you.
Oh, I highly recommend going to the Crimson Crab if you're going to do that. Children under a certain age, definitely, you could probably haggle them down with that.
That sounds perfect. Thank you.
Of course. If that doesn't work, you can always go down to the wharf itself and see if any of the sailors have any fresh haul. They tend to sell a little bit cheaper in bulk, fresh from the dock. So, if you manage to catch them at the right time, and not work.
No?
Kulog, are you okay with sharing a room, or you want your own room?
Well, if we can fit in the same room with Ildrath, I don't mind sharing a room. I know that Hustel wouldn't mind sharing a room, so maybe it might be best for you and Hustel to be in a room, and I could be in a room with Ildrath or whoever. I'm impartial. It doesn't bother me either way.
Depending on if Seagern wants to share, if he wants to get his own. I'm just trying to look out. I just need a total of how much we owe, and I will pay for it. So we've got, if you got a day pass, that's 2 gold. Then we've got 1 room for the at least 4 of us.
I guess that is true. You, Hustel, myself, and Ildrath could all be in the same room. We might as well just take that room, right?
As well.
We've got a room for Seagern, so he can his own room. And then I will take a science package for. I'm paying for Illithin's, mine, and Hustel's.
Okay.
Thank
Oh,
you.
well, Ilvin already
so very
paid.
much.
I said in chat that I stopped her and said, just let me have this one, let me do it.
And then she said out loud that she was going to put her money down and then take off.
Oh. Well, then I guess I won't pay for it. She just basically in-game insisted me. How dare she?
Oh, I insist.
Well, then I'll pay for.
So you already see the prices already on the thing, so just do the math yourself.
Yep.
So we do have a hot springs that's not part of the sauna or anything like that. That is just free access to anybody who stays here. We do close that down at a certain time of night. Just be aware. Once it starts getting, let's see, probably around 9 p.m. ish is when we usually close it. But we do open it back up at around 6 in the morning.
All right.
But you do have access to that for complimentary, of course, from your rooms and whatnot. I highly recommend you take a soak. It is very good for the muscles and the body. Very high concentration of minerals and sea salt. Just make sure that when you get out that you rinse, because it's always good to rinse after taking a soak in any foreign body of water.
All right. Noted. Thank you.
Of course. If there's anything I can get for you, I will be up here for the next hour and a half, and then I'm going to be going on lunch. I should be gone for about 40 minutes or so for that. Um, in the meantime, if while I'm gone and you need something, there are going to be people walking around that can help you. We do have staff that come by and check in on everybody, and room service and laundry and whatnot.
A real quick question before we part ways and go on your lunch. I don't know how familiar you are with town. Would there be anyone that would be able to tell us about trade coming into town? Specific groups that may know of anything? About people that are in a part of this trade. We're looking for somebody. I'm trying to look for some answers, and we're worried about them. I don't know if you do.
Well, if they're doing for trade business, you will probably want to go down to customs. That is going to be down in the Driftwood Wharf, and that is where all the merchants and ships come through, and they have to check their cargo. So that's probably going to be where you want to go first. And if you can't find anything there, you can always stop by the mayor's house and office. It's a house and office in together, so just make sure you go through the right door. But there is a beautiful woman there who tends to all of the um, public dealings, and she will be able to help you if you can't find what you're looking for at customs.
I greatly appreciate it, and I will hand her 3 gold for a tip.
That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. Do enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will have a very light fare put out on the counter around in the common eating area. So if you want complimentary foods, you can definitely go in there. It's nothing too fancy. It's just some fresh fruit and something light, for the evening for people who like to, snack.
I do greatly appreciate your kindness and your.
I'm just doing my job, dear.
Shall we, boys?
Yep. Sounds good.
We shall.
So you guys head to your guys' room and get your stuff settled in. The rooms themselves are really nice. These are probably, for the most of you, probably some of the nicest rooms you guys have stayed in for an inn. It is very spacious. They probably could fit maybe 2 or 3 more beds in here. with ease and still have plenty of comfortable room. Excuse me, plenty of comfortable room.
You don't have a
But there
pull-up bed.
is an individual armoire for each of you guys, a trunk at the end of the bed for your guys' stuff, nightstands, and there's 2 windows in each in these larger rooms. In the center of the room for your guys' light is an actual like full-on chandelier. It's a little tacky. It's very heavily like pearl based, and the covering for the light, instead of having like a lampshade or something, they're seashells.
This place really sends home the seaside feel. It's lovely.
Well, boys, after we have our spa, I think we should have a little bit of a drink, and I'll drag out the keg of brandy in my inventory and set it in the middle of the room.
You have had that for so
I
long.
have. It's aged now.
Shit.
It's
Alright.
aged brandy. It's all free now.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
brandy it is. Yildrath tippy taps, eagerly waiting for his cup.
Oh God, we can't give him too much. We don't want to have a charge on our room. What if he gets too crazy and gets excited and sees a mouse or something?
Little fun never hurt anybody. I will hand everybody a cup of brandy and do a toast. The cup in the air, I'll go, "The good friends and safe travels."
Good friends and safe travels.
And I'll shoot that shit back.
Okay.
Kulog will also do the same thing. He'll cheers and say it as well. But he won't. I'll sip it. I'll sip it.
Distinguished gentleman.
And Houston will also sip on it.
I shot that shit back. Fill it up again.
Yeah, you it's definitely strong, Kulog, and you're used to having pretty strong alcohol. This is the good shit. You're savoring it and taking your time, so you're letting the alcohol kind of sit better with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yildrath is lapping it up. He starts like as much as a dragon can, chugging it, but sees that you are sees that you are taking your time with it, and so he kind of watches you and looks down at the cup, watches you, and takes like slow laps essentially at it. But he's doing good. Houston, on the other hand, not doing too hot.
Oh,
It burns going down.
this is
Brandy's
stronger
not
than
really
I'm
your
used
jam,
to.
huh?
No, I'd imagine it's probably an acquired taste.
On the second
not-
cup, I'll start sipping it.
Okay, roll me another con save. Oh yeah, you're fine.
And Houston starts getting those like the alcohol jitters when they like the alcohol fumes really get you.
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
I slowly take the cup out of Houston's hand.
No.
I'm
I'm going to finish it.
okay.
Buddy.
This poor turtle.
Houston's gonna down it real fast and
Oh no.
again sort of have those jitters.
So as you go to down it, it's difficult. All of it hits your mouth, and you struggle to get it down. Like when you have a mouthful of too many mashed potatoes. Yeah,
It's like a
it's
fucking
kind of the same feeling.
brown Listerine.
Yeah, you kind of have to work your way of like
God.
swallow it, and you get it down. You're just like
Mm-hmm.
Kind of put my hand on his shell just to see if start trying to hold him up if he goes down.
I should be good. I should be good. I've drank more. This is just I'm not used to brandy.
So why
Ooh.
this is going on? What is Varys and Illithan doing?
Well, I appreciate your concern. Walk and talk.
Nowhere else to be? Why not?
Don't take this the wrong way. What were you doing when you met Sigrun?
Oh,
I know you asked about me and I'm
Well.
asking about you, but
no problem sharing. When I met Sigrun, I was a stowaway on a ship leaving the south, and I was a deckhand, actually.
for how long?
Um, well, we were on the ship for some weeks, and then the time that it took to get to Artengard. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm only asking because I'm concerned with everything going on. I had a discussion with Sigrun nights ago. And not that you've necessarily done anything to make me distrust you, but I just want to make sure we're all on the same page, all things considered, with the demons and whatnot.
I have a feeling that we're all about in the same book, maybe the same chapter, but not quite the same page.
Well, your analogy is probably slightly more accurate then. Same book I'm good with. I just need to know that I can trust you and everybody else. You trust me?
You've given me no reason not to. Out of all of us, you probably seem one of the most level-headed.
This might seem like an odd question with everything in recent history. Do you trust Atrix?
I trust Atrix to be Atrix. I don't know how to better articulate that.
That seems
I think
like
he's useful, he's intelligent in many ways, he's wise in the ways of certain ways of the world and not in others. But do I trust him? I suppose yes.
You remember the lizard folk at the camp at the base of the mountain?
Interesting fellow, I saw him, yes.
Right. They are part of the Moonlight Society, and apparently, how much do you know about the Grimm?
You see Elitha's face go a little bit, like you see her thinking, and then she kind of frowns. I know they're involved in quite a few of the things that I have a bit of a personal vendetta against. Why?
Atrix swears he didn't know, but apparently Rivali was second in command at the Grimm.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what I said.
Second in command.
According to Mr. Jockin. Um, so while that alone is a bit unnerving, part of the problem that I have with that, you can see he's kind of struggling to come out with this.
Varys, just spit it out. You should know that I, above all people, don't mince words, for lack of better terms. Don't do it with me. It's frustrating.
Well, I know most of us have jaded pasts, and it seems that Sigrun and I have always been the, oh, you guys have such a good upbringing in your families, and I haven't told anybody, but I used to have a brother. A brother that got tied up with the Grim and was apparently killed.
You
Betrayed, supposedly, by some other member.
I would say I'm sorry, but I know how much that amounts to, so I won't.
It's all right.
It's not all right that people like them are allowed to continue doing what they do.
Well, with that, I agree. And while we were in Ardengard, I had intentions of gathering more information on them because honestly, most of where they coordinated was not very far from where we were staying.
Gathered a bit of the same information myself, although we did run out of time given the emergency with Tess. That was also on my to-do list. The Grimm have a decent hand, from my understanding, in a particular industry that I was very much a part of, not willingly. And for that, before I leave this world, I will see them burn. If you'd like to be along for the ride,
You
do whatever
see
it is you need to do.
you see something that you've probably never seen on Varys's face before, and it's this curl of just this dark smile. And as his face shifts to that position, he quickly talks to try to get it off of his face so that you don't necessarily see it, and says, well, our goals are in line there at least.
He immediately clocks the expression, no matter how short it was, and just raises an eyebrow. Ah, I'm not the only one with a dark streak. That's interesting.
Part of my problem first is figuring out what actually happened. My family was only informed of an anonymous note that said that Armin was dead and that he was betrayed.
Would you be so kind as to type that name in chat?
Notes and lore.
Well, I have no idea of their inner machinations beyond what you do, obviously, and what you've just shared. But frankly, aside from finding out who needs to suffer individually more than the others, I don't suppose it matters. It takes a certain brand of person to participate in an organization like that.
Indeed, it does, which makes me question what my brother was even doing mixed up with them. I mean, if he was, in fact, killed as we believe, then I don't even know if his killer's still alive. It was 36, 36 years ago.
It's so strange to me talking to you elven folk. You're so much older, but I'd never know. I haven't even been alive 36 years.
Sometimes it's not
Well.
all as cracked up as what you'd think it would be.
I'm
I
sure
mean,
it has
sure,
its
there are
perks and
great times, but
downfalls.
there's also more time to experience bad as well as good.
Time is kind and unkind as it whims. But I will say this. If you want to go after the Grim, you have a companion, no matter what the others think or choose to do.
Good. And Illithan, he stops walking and turns to look at her intentionally and says, "Thank you."
It may seem like I don't care, but I do quite like the rest of you. So, don't go telling anyone.
Oh, I'm rather tight-lipped. I'm kind of shocked that I even just came forward with what I did. But honestly, it feels a little bit better getting it out.
Thank you for trusting me enough to share. I know it's not always easy.
Thank you for listening.
Hmm.
I think I'm
So, where
gonna
are we headed?
down to the docks. Gonna clear my mind a bit. Do some fishing.
Fishing.
You're more than welcome to join, although I only have gear for myself. Or I don't know, there was a lot of pretty pampering services from the sound of it at that spa.
It seems so, and you don't seem like the type to get into too much trouble by yourself in the city, so I'll leave you be.
All right.
Just be careful.
Always. Especially these days. I'll meet you all
Take
back
care,
at the
dear.
spa later. He heads off towards the docks to see if he can find like a fishing pier or anything.
As you guys turn to leave and part ways, you hear a yoo-hoo!
Turns around.
Uh,
What is that?
it's very easy to find, and you definitely smell the place. It's perfume out the ass. There is a balcony with topless women, and they're all leaning against it, and they're all draped in silks and long, gaudy dresses, waving at just passerbyers trying to get them to come in.
Elfin gets like this immediate look of like thinly veiled distaste on her face.
Varys looks up and sees them and just kind of like tilts his head and goes, "Probably best not to tell Kulog about that place."
I might want to go take a look, ask around some questions.
I don't know if maybe. I guess I wouldn't put it past her.
Well, she did have her partner, so maybe they're together. Not uncommon.
Either way, and he looks back up. I'm gonna go see if I can catch something that's not from that place.
As
Don't
you
worry, dear. If you do, I'll take care of it. The unpleasant part of it.
as you say that, you see one of the looks to be a Goliath woman. She makes makes like she's casting a fishing rod at you, and then like is pretending to like reel you in. She's like, ooh.
Oh my god. Varys slowly turns and like starts walking in the other direction, like away from them towards the docks. But he's looking at her, and he puts his hands up to like the sides of his jaws and does like the fish thing and acts like he's swimming away.
Or he mimics cutting the line and turns around and walks away.
That's what Ilfin was gonna do. Step up and just look at her and make finger scissors.
They get a kick out of it. They laugh and just wave at you, and they're not too heartbroken over it. People come and go.
Yeah, they do.
They as soon as you leave, they immediately like turn their attention on another group that is walked off the wharf towards them, and you watch as one of the sailors from that group tips his hat to his friends and dips on into the gushing clam.
I would yell up to the Goliath woman.
Uh-huh.
Now hold on, he might not be interested, but I didn't say I wasn't.
Well, then come on up, darling.
I'll be right there.
Oh no! That is not the voice I was going for. It's the voice that came out.
It's so good.
Oh no!
Fine, I'm here for it.
Just
Oh,
remember, you have to keep that voice now.
Come on up here, darling.
She needs
Don't
a pack
hurt
of
yourself.
balls and a scratch
Yes.
off.
scratch off.
off.
There is a like staircase that kind of leads to the outside down, the side of the building, and she takes that down, but she's like keeping her eyes on you while she does it.
Okay. So Ilfin is going to find the proprietor of the establishment and ask how long for just an hour.
You
Or how much for?
yeah, the Goliath woman escorts you over to a dwarven woman. She has brown hair that's kind of kept up in these two buns on either side of her head, and she's decked out in jewelry, and she looks like a madam. She looks up at you. For an
Fine
hour.
establishment you have here.
Thank you, darling. Just for an hour, are you sure?
Just an hour. My needs are rather brief.
Very well. That'll probably put you at the deckhand service then.
Oh, no. I would like my pick of your staff. And no questions asked. Private room, somewhere we won't be listened in on or observed would be preferable.
Very well. That'll put you then at 8 silver.
I'll hand her 2 gold.
She looks at you, looks at the money, slips it in between her bosom, and gives you a little, like, chin up, like, go on.
Okay. So I want to pick out, taking a few minutes to like look them over. I want to pick up the saddest looking or most like I don't want to be here looking person in the lineup.
Interesting. Okay, so you kind of glance around the room for the ones that obviously aren't taken at the moment or busy. In the lineup, you do see a. You've never seen an elf that looks like this. She's half elven, but she's. I guess I can't technically say that. She's incredibly pale. She's got her eyes are like all black, and long silvery hair, and she just has this perpetual sad look to her, and her ears are kind of like droopy a little bit. She's frail and tiny. She's very cute though. But every time you look at her, she kind of shyly looks away.
You, darling, come with me.
Okay,
What's your name?
Layla. Ma'am.
Layla. Lovely name. Come along. No need to be frightened.
Okay. Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm shy. So, I'm sorry. I'm new to this.
Don't apologize. Chin up. You're beautiful.
You she just blushes and just follows you. Technically, actually, she starts following you, and then realizing that you don't really know where to go, she's like, "Oh, follow me. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be leading. Sorry." And she leads you to the back, to a private room.
Shut and lock the door if you would, please. You don't
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
lock it if you're not comfortable. It's entirely up to you.
It,
She kind of looks at you, looks at the door, and shuts it, but doesn't lock it.
Now, this will just take a moment, if you'll excuse me. And I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Easy enough. There is a. She's wearing a necklace that has a very faint, like, protection aura on it. It's super minor.
Okay, nothing else in the room or...
Nope.
Your necklace, that's lovely. I'm assuming that's something to protect you from, perhaps, clients who leave things behind that they shouldn't?
Oh, no, this was a gift from my late mother.
How lovely. Excuse my assumption.
No, it's okay. I don't mind.
Layla, why don't you have a seat?
Oh, okay. I think I'm supposed to be asking you to do that.
She
Oh.
takes a seat on the edge of the bed.
Darling, this isn't this kind of entanglement. I just want to talk to you.
Oh, I've definitely heard about people who like to do that. Sure, I'm a very good listener.
Darling, be normal. Just, I'm not a client. I'm not here to use you to get off or any of that. I have some
Oh.
questions.
Sorry, I am being normal. I'm just really awkward. I'm sorry.
Right, well, do you like this job, Layla?
It's not bad. It's different.
That's not what I asked. Do you enjoy what you do?
Yes and no.
Hmm.
It pays really well, and I meet a lot of really cool people, and I hear a lot of really interesting stories. Some of the men that come in aren't very good, but we usually
Hmm.
take those people out, and they don't come back.
Good. That's good. And what about the others here?
Well, I mean, standard cattiness of, other women and client stealing is apparently a thing that I have to look out for. But, oh, they're not bad. They're nice. They've been very nice to me.
Darling, take it from me, if you're good at what you do and you enjoy it, no one can steal your clients. They'll come back for you and you alone. Trust me.
Okay. I've only really ever had a couple clients so far, so.
That's fine. All things in good time. So, the reason I ask you this is I'm sure you're aware that in this particular trade that not everyone takes up the mantle willingly.
Oh, that's more kind of down in Gray Shoals. I heard that they have a place down there that's not quite, as nice as this establishment. But everybody here is here from they're either because they kind of have to for money reasons or there's I think I understand what you're getting at. There's nothing like that here. That's definitely more southern.
Mm. Yes, yes, it is. Well, tell you what, from one girl to another, I used to be in sort of a similar employ. How would you like some tips?
She's just looking at you with, like, big, wide eyes. It's a little unsettling, seeing the, like, full black eyes of just, like, everything. You're not entirely sure what kind of elf she is, but she is very intent on listening to you.
Perfect. So, I quote unquote have you for an hour, so we have an hour to get over some things. We'll start off with some minor things that just make people want to come back. And then perhaps some defensive things for those more nasty people.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure. That's really nice of you. Thank you.
Excellent. So that's how Ilithin spends the next hour.
Okay. By the end of the hour, she's definitely picked up on a lot of what you said. It's gonna take her time to like get used to doing like the various things that you've taught her
Yeah,
and
she's
told
just showing
her.
her like very basic defensive stuff. Like where she can
Yeah.
hide things in a room, shit like that.
Right as you are like getting ready to leave, she does give you a big hug though. And she's smaller than you.
Oh, honey, you're going to be great. But don't ever be afraid to get out of business if you find yourself no longer enjoying it.
Oh, I'm just doing this for a little while. I have a little sister who's, not really doing so well right now. So I'm making some extra money on the side. I also work a part-time job over at the Crimson Crab.
Oh. Well, perhaps we'll see you there. I believe my companions and I had plans on checking the place out.
Oh, do come see me. I would love to see you again. As
I understand what you mean. Now, your sibling,
yes.
sister, you said?
Uh-huh.
What's wrong, if you don't mind my asking?
I'm not entirely sure. She just started it's like when dirt gets too dry and it starts cracking?
Yes?
It's kind of like that, but on her body. We've been trying to save up for a doctor to come visit, but we think it might be something magical afflicting her, so it's a little bit more expensive than a common doctor.
Layla, what time do you get off from work? What time do you normally go home?
Oh, I was about to say,
Oh,
usually
no,
I
no
end
timing for
my
that.
shift. Usually I end my shift around 10.
And would you mind if perhaps I met up with you here? All in public, all above table, promises.
Would you like to meet up with me here or meet over at the Crimson Crab is when I leave work there.
Oh,
Or did you mean
well,
here or when I get off my shift here?
whichever you prefer. I would like to, if you're all right with it, perhaps take a look at your sister. I'm fairly well versed in some healing magics, and I'm wondering if perhaps I could help.
Oh,
You see her eyes like get just wide and like tears start coming to them. She's like,
um, yeah, okay. How about you meet me at the Crimson Crab, and I can't really give you much, but I'll bring you some of the leftover biscuits for the end of the day.
Sweetheart, you don't need to bring me anything.
Nope, I'm gonna do it.
If you would like. So, deal then. We'll meet up tonight.
Okay, I will see you then.
Perfect.
Whatever.
And Ilithin's gonna give her a hug again, and she can give her a kiss on top of her hand. Be lovely. Be safe.
I will do my best not to let you down.
All right then. And I head back to Kelpie's kiss.
okay. She escorts you out to the common area essentially, and you see the madam come up, which you would have gotten her name is Frida, and she kind of looks over to what the fuck did I say her name was? Lena?
Layla.
Layla. literally made it up on the spot. Fuck, let me write this down, actually. Okay. She looks kind of getting like the more of like how did it go type of talk, and Frida kind of looks after you and gives you a nod. You get a sense that nothing was discussed on what transpired, just you were given the, yeah, you're good to go, essentially. Not gonna get the boot.
You have a very pleasant young lady here. Do take care of her.
I do plan on doing so. Thank you.
Good day.
You as well. And back to the Kelpie's Kiss you go. Varys, go ahead and give me your the fuck would fishing be under?
Some strength. Both.
Yeah, go ahead and give me just a general. Well, first and foremost, a sleight of hand first. Just for
Here's how I would like this to go,
okay,
if
I'm
I
listening.
can. I think getting out to the actual shore, to the docks, to the area where he would be able to fish. He immediately feels like he is out of his league. This is like, I mean, we're basically on the ocean. And like he sees some of the fishing gear that some of the other people have. I don't know, are there like ships in the dock?
Oh yeah.
So there's like big, heavy, like fishing equipment going on here. And I think it's less that he even tries to go fishing now, and he's just kind of taking in the sights and just kind of taken aback because he's never been to a place like this. So
Okay.
seeing at how much more there actually is as opposed to fishing in a river or a small lake. Even I would imagine it smells different here.
Oh, 100%.
Being on the ocean. Like he's just kind of taking it all in and maybe like walks up and down the docks and the piers. Just like small talk, pass by stuff. And maybe finds a place to just kind of sit on one of the piers or the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like dangling his legs off. Just taking in the entirety of everything here and just trying to like calm his mind and relax. He's a little bit less tense after having talked with Illithin. And this is his spa day as opposed to actually being in the spa. Like this is him just letting everything go.
Love it.
I love Varys so much.
As you start to relax and you feel yourself letting go and you listen to the waves and the gulls and the various sounds of the ropes and the boards creaking from the ships, you hear one guy, you hear, "Oi!" And you look over just in time to see a seagull swoop down and take this dude's food from his hand and just fly off.
Fucking seagulls.
The guy starts chasing the seagull down, knowing that he's not going to catch it, just on principle alone.
Yeah, there's just he quietly laughs to himself. And then probably like glances up to see the other birds flying around.
Oh yeah, there's tons of them.
And he'll pretty much like hang out at the shore in the driftwood wharf for probably till the sun starts to set and then heads back to the spa with everybody.
The sunset here is fucking phenomenal. But eventually, one way or the other, you guys all reconvene at the Kelpie's Kiss for the evening.
Wow, just skipping over me going to the customs, huh?
Oh, did you go to the customs?
Yeah,
Did you?
I said that in chat.
Where?
While these guys have a drink and spa day, I'll be heading to customs to ask about Tess and her caravan.
Where the? Oh my
38
god,
minutes
that
ago.
was 38
Yeah.
minutes ago. Jesus Christ, I did. You should have reposted 47.
Everyone was still doing stuff.
That's yeah, and I was being patient because Callie was like trying to text RP, and I DM'd her in Discord. I was like, we need to just wait until this comes back to us.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Bye, honey. Listen, you're not leaving without giving me a kiss.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Mwah. I love you.
We got one, Sloth. High five.
Yep,
Hell
have
yeah.
fun. Okay, anyway, so just kidding. The rest of you guys go reconvene at the Kelpie. Seeker, and you head on down to the customs.
Quick addendum.
So the customs is, it looks like they turned a warehouse into some sort of makeshift, like office area. You see a whole bunch of people checking boxes and talking with captains and various merchants, whether they be caravan related or ship related. Either way, they all have to come through the customs. You do see one of the people glancing at their paperwork in their hands, and then they look up at you, look behind you to somebody who kind of pushes you a little bit out of the way, and they're like porting a huge like barrel on their shoulder, and it's like, sorry, excuse me. He kind of sets it down, and the guy looks over it, looks for the stamp essentially of whatever company is shipping this, gives the approval, and hands a note to the guy. The guy picks it back up and takes it elsewhere, and then he looks over to you. And it's this very old human man. He's very tan, leathery skin, very big, bushy beard that kind of comes down to like his right above where his belly button would be, is his portly belly. What can I do for you?
I was just coming by to see if how long ago would it have actually been that she should have been here roughly.
Oh shit. Fuck.
It would have been about the time that we made it to the pass again, right? Or probably just before.
Yes, hold on. I am the Ripser Peckington, Frog Stampede, Elven Ruins, Vila, Witchwood Temple.
August 12th, I think.
Left Cedar Watch. Arrive in Greenwood. Left Greenwood for Cedar Watch. Was on the 30th. Takes from, let's see, did you guys go to Cedar Watch with her?
We left just before they would have.
Yeah, so you guys left on the 4th for Cedar Watch, and they were leaving out the next day, I believe. So that would have been 230 miles.
Yeah, because I believe she asked if we wanted to go with them.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know the exact date, so a month and a half ago, that's close enough.
Yeah.
But in that case, I was coming by to see if Tessa's transport service managed to make it here a month and a half ago.
Oh, Tessa's transport service. Hey, why don't you come on back here really quick and I'll get a look at these papers, Kate?
Sounds good.
Alright. He takes you back to this really shitty open office area, and there's books. Some of them have been a little waterlogged, but he opens one from August and starts looking through it, flips to the back, looks through it. Oh, here we go. Right here. Yep, she came through and went on to Gray Shoals.
Do you know what date that would be?
Son of a bitch.
Just make it up. You're the DM.
I
Maybe they got
don't.
delayed on their way there, or maybe they made it there slightly faster than they should have. Who knows?
Let's see. Hold on. So they would have left on the 5th. Time it takes for a caravan. Travel times. Bop, bop, bop. Beep, boop, scop, do boop, bop. Oh, oh, oh. Hold that thought. Rounding up to that. Divided by. Where's that? 40. Okay. It would have been 5.5 days after that. So. 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they would have gotten here on the 10th. Yep, she arrived here on August 10th. And then would have, she checked in, got her stuff all taken care of first and foremost. And then I believe they said that they were leaving on the 11th on one of the ships down to Gray Shoals.
Thank you very much. Can I trouble you for the ship if you know which one?
Let me see here. It is the, fucking smudged. It's the Lagoon. There's something else after, but I can't read because it's smudged.
Just giving a chuckle. Well, thank you for the lagoon.
God damn it, 47. I wasn't prepared. The fucking Lagoon. Add a
Thank you.
DM note here.
Thank you for your time.
Yep, you're welcome. Tess. Port Abolina.
Jesus Christ.
Listen. And you make your way back to the Kelpie's Kiss.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Eventually, now you guys all reconvene at the Kelpie's Kiss. We're professionals here.
As we are all getting settled in, people, knowing that everybody's in their respective rooms, Atrix is going to grab 2 glasses, fill them both with a little bit of brandy, and walk to where Illithin is staying and knock on the door.
Come in. It's not locked.
I will enter slowly and go, evening.
Oh, you do remember how to knock. And she'll smile. Like a genuine smile.
I do.
What can I do for you, Atrix?
Brought you this. We were having a little bit of a drinking soiree earlier today, and I figured I could use one, so I brought you a drink. Care to have a conversation? This time not ambushed.
Oh.
Well, let me just kind of start off with, first of all, apologizing for everything. It's been a couple weeks now since leaving Ardengard, and I've had a lot of time to think, and doing the things that I did before even leaving Ardengard, and ambushing you in a conversation was not the right way to go upon things, and I know a simple sorry isn't going to make it any better, but I do know that that was wrong, and then jealous ass idiot brain grabbing the letter and burning it and reading it was not the
Yeah,
right
let's
thing to
not
do.
bring that up again.
Well, I didn't want to bring it up, but I wanted to apologize for it. It's not right, nor was it good to do. But I wanted to kind of clear the air between you and I, and knowing what I know, just kind of get back to what we once were before anything of a relationship started to become a conversation.
To say this, and I want you to take it seriously, because I'm actually not joking or being a smartass for once. You didn't make me mad, Atrix. You disappointed me. And I mean that in the truest sense of the word of disappointment. I didn't think you were that way. And maybe you're not. Maybe it was a passing thing, but nonetheless.
I disappointed myself. I just and I know this is neither my place nor will it ever be, but I'm worried, and I still am going to be worried. I don't know
What?
how much you know about Severin. I just don't want him to hurt you. I don't want you to get hurt. As much as I've been an idiot, I just am worried.
Atrix. You don't need to worry about me.
I know I don't need to, but you know I'm going to.
And I can't stop you from doing that, but I'm a big girl. I can handle myself. I've handled far worse. I'm used to being around dangerous, unsavory people. I know what to look out for. I know what to say and when not to say things. And she kind of raises an eyebrow at him. And I've said it so many times. If I need to get out of Dodge for any reason, I will. My sense of self-preservation is immaculate.
Definitely. I I don't know much about Severin, but I feel like he makes you happy. And if that's the case, I'm not going to step in the way of that. I'm going to respect your boundaries. I'm going to respect his. But I'm always going to worry about you, Elizabeth. If you ever need me for anything, if we're apart for whatever reason, all you got to do is call, per se. I'll be there as quick as I can.
Well, I care about you, Atrix. I think you're a good person, but I think you have a lot of life experience to gain.
Atrix will kind of chuckle and he'll yes, I can sense that, and I have a lot of thinking to do on the way back to Ardengard, and some choices to make by the time I get there, but know that all of the decisions that have been made prior to this, I have deeply regretted the entire time we've been on our way here, and I just want you to know that I do deeply apologize for acting like a jealous dumbass.
Makes you feel better. Apology accepted.
No.
You have much more important things to worry about.
As do we
And
all.
regardless of circumstance, you may be what you are, but I will always serve you as a friend first.
As will I. Now, that being said, I think we have someone to go and look for, and I'm gonna go back and make sure that Hustel isn't doing too bad, but enjoy the drink, Illithin. Thank you for allowing me the time.
You're going to give me a cup of liquor and leave me with it when you have your own? What is that?
I mean,
Where do they do that?
you are more than welcome to join us. It's just been carrying a keg of brandy for quite some time and figured I needed to get rid of it. Aged, it's great. You're more than welcome to join us. A couple of rooms down.
She'll raise her cup.
Ah. Fair, that's fair.
To not being stupid anymore. On all parts.
To shutting up and keeping my mouth shut around random strangers. And he'll give a smirk.
Cheers to that. She'll throw it back.
And he'll do the same, throw it back.
Con saves, please. Oh, Houston.
Oh no!
Oh, Houston, buddy.
Atrix,
I want to use
no!
the DM inspiration
I
on
was
that.
like- I was
Sir,
really actually
you-
hoping for a poor roll.
Most certainly.
Oh,
can
fucking
understand
Christ.
that. It's even worse.
I've had too many. I gotta stop.
Yeah, you have. Ilton, you notice Atrix kind of swaying a little bit.
Hey, so the door is there. Let me help you, and maybe I'll just help you down the hall. How's that sound?
I put my arm around her, and that would be great. We've been drinking for quite some time today, and it's finally hitting me.
Atrix, roll me a dex save, please.
You are as big as you are. You are the biggest large lightweight I've ever seen.
Oh no. Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, you're not even sure what you tripped on, but you definitely tripped on something. And
Fuck.
you just boom. Down you go.
How do you trip over nothing? There's nothing there. It's just the floor.
Look, I've been drinking all day. I just need to get back to my room.
No, no more talking. Come on. Not walk him down wherever. Just point in the right direction.
That way. He'll point down the wrong way in the hallway.
Varys is standing in the doorway of his room, watching this, like propped up against the door jamb with his arms crossed, just smiling and watching this.
Varys, you good guy. You good guy, Varys.
Just where does this idiot belong? He didn't come with a return receipt.
I don't know what room they're in. I didn't catch that.
Atrix will start singing.
I'll leave him with you then.
He'll start singing, Kulog, where are you?
Hearing all this commotion, I'll come out of my door and just look and then just point to the room that I saw them all go into when we first got here.
Kulog will like open the door after hearing the singing and be like, "Oh no, Atrix, how much brandy have you had?"
Yes.
Little brother,
Yes.
he's yours. Here you go, and I'll pass him off to Kulog.
Kulog will like
Aw.
just take him over the arm and carry him into the room.
Atrix will kiss Kulog on the cheek.
And Houston will
Oh.
come stumbling forward.
Oh.
Welcome back!
Ah, Houston, my man. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Booby.
You would have another drink
shit.
with me.
Of course.
I'm gonna go over and just close their door while they're
Yeah.
and then walking back
Call.
back to my room just to Ilthan.
Wait, Sigurd, wait. Do you
You-
want to
you
fuck
can-
with them? Come on, please.
Oh no. Oh
I'm
no.
glad you said them.
What did you have in mind? Also, couldn't you have just fixed him? But I assume you
Where's the
didn't
fun
want
in
to.
that?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Come here, come here. And Ilthan's gonna peek in the door, like open it just very, very slowly, as quietly as she possibly can, while they're like carrying on, making so much noise.
Oh, we already have new drinks in our hand and are
Oh
drinking it.
yeah. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. It's just you just quietly open it. They don't even notice.
She's going to cast silence just at the center of the room.
Oh my god.
Okay. You guys are loud and having fun, and all of a sudden, there's just nothing. You can't hear. You can't speak. It is dead quiet. Excuse me.
I'm gonna just continue to like look like I'm speaking very loudly, but nothing's coming out. Could be like that meme that Sloth posted us in on Twitter. I'm against you still and just yelling at him, but nothing's coming out.
Fucking menaces.
They can have all the fun that they want. I'm pretty sure that at least Atrix was so drunk he'll think he's hearing them talking anyway.
Useless
That's
just
going
have
to be a
great
fun mess to
time.
clean up in the morning. I mean them, not whatever they end up actually doing.
I can only keep it going for about 10 minutes, so we'll see.
Oh god, 10 minutes later, it's gonna get super loud again.
Yep.
Well, I did find out Tess made it here and left here while they were partying.
Oh, good, that's at least something.
Yeah, she took a ship headed for Grey Shoals. So we have something to go off of, I guess.
Took a ship. That's a little bit slower than traveling on land, isn't it?
Depends on the ship.
Probably not for a caravan, especially depending on what ship they actually take.
I don't know about ships. I've been on one in my entire life, and well, I got you out of that experience, but that was it.
Oh no, Chewie.
Atrix is drunk dialing his mom.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh fuck!
Is it just going to sound like static?
I don't know. We'll find out.
He's silenced. Does it work?
Yeah, you can't cast when you're silenced.
Well, I was gonna wait
Yeah,
till the
you can't.
silence is
You
done.
can't cast anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't cast anything that requires verbal.
I was gonna
All right,
cast
so
it after
once
the
silence is broken. Okay.
Yeah. Gives me time to type it out.
Sounds good, boss.
Is Varys still just like watching from his door?
Yeah, he's been standing in the door, like just smiling at you guys fucking with them. Like knows what happened just because he hears it. All of the noise stop.
Well, do you guys want some more good news?
Yes, I mean, how far ahead of her does that put us? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
She would have left here a bit over a month ago. August
So long.
11th, I think he said. But not related. Orphinius, I think, has finally figured out how sending works. Apparently, he's working with Lady Velen, or Betty Gold, whatever the actual thing that. Yeah.
Velen's the first name.
Yeah, with Velen, and she asked him out on a second date, but he's now, I guess, hired as her personal guard so that they can spend some time together.
Well, that's wonderful. Oh, that's so good to hear. I was hoping that maybe they were, official by now, but you can't rush these things.
I told him to keep me updated and I'd let you guys know. So we'll see. Hopefully now he actually understands how the spell works.
Decent news all around then. That's good. I wonder if I still have time for my spa treatment.
At this point in time, yeah, you would.
Perfect. Oh, you two, the rest of them had their fun. Did you sign up for anything? Would you like to?
I think I'll hold off until we at least find Tess, and then I'll relax.
That's fair.
Not really my cup of tea. I think I enjoyed the time that I had by myself.
Quite finding
Looked
the
like you
last
had
few days. I quite like being pampered.
Look, I have never seen anything like what I saw down at the docks. I know, like, you have been on a ship, but all of that was amazing.
Yeah, you honestly, you looked lost in a good way from the little bit that I saw as you walked past.
Oh, did you? I didn't realize you were in the same area.
I was talking to customs, so in
Oh.
the vicinity.
That makes sense. I just couldn't believe the size did. Like, my fishing pole would do nothing out here. I went down to go have some time to myself and maybe catch some fish, but just seeing everything was almost overwhelming in a good way.
You know what you should do maybe when we're done? You should be a shrimp boat captain.
A shrimp boat?
Yes.
I mean, I've never even been on a boat, let alone a captain of a boat.
Plans for the future. I could see you doing it.
Oh, he's crying.
Let's start with the boat ride first.
It was the lagoon something. It was smudged in the books apparently, but I think
Oh,
we
the
should
one that
ask
Tess
about
left
the.
on.
Yeah, we should ask about that, and then
Hmm.
I guess see what we can do from there. But I don't know if glancing over at the other door that no sound is coming from currently, I don't know if we're going to be making much progress too early.
Well, they'll be awake when I want them awake. One way or another.
Awake and useful are very different.
Fair. I've got a little remedy we used to use in the show to get rid of hangovers. Not magical, but makes you right as rain. Not pleasant.
Should have paid attention to what Hugh gave Kulog that one day. Seemed to work, even if he ended up having to throw it up.
I'll ask around the kitchen. Maybe I can just buy the ingredients from them. I could always use my alchemical kit. I should do that tonight.
But first,
And
you have.
we're not planning on staying here very long, are we?
I didn't think so. Just the night, as far as I was aware.
I would imagine it
Good.
wouldn't be too long, especially knowing that Tess has already come and gone.
True.
You go have
off
your
in the
spa
morning,
day.
then.
I said, no wonder why I'm pulling up my heating blanket got turned to 5. Jesus Christ, my legs are on fire.
Right. Well, you all have fun.
Fucking direct drunk sending his mom.
Hey, man, have fun, my friend.
Sobbing.
Knowing damn well that she can't hear him. He's just talking.
Christ.
Oh, there's hiccups in there too. Just...
Oh.
Not just drunk dialing, sloppy drunk dialing. No. Oh,
Okay.
I love that spell.
So, your spa treatment, incredible. The seaweed wrap and everything, and the massage with hot stones, the steam room, and the facial, and then the tea, and the little snack that they serve you. You feel like a fucking princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
That was a go on.
Yeah, it's nice. You end up leaving at the end of your whole treatment for the day that your skin, you're pretty sure it's never felt better.
Wonderful. So after that, I'm gonna go back to my room, wrap up in a robe, and I'm gonna bring out my alchemical kit and start putting together this absolutely just monstrous concoction that I would have learned from Neola that basically is like a real like an herbal hangover cure.
Are you in? Actually, since you would have known this already because it's backstory related, there's no roll. You just make it.
Yeah, it smells atrocious and it is like viscous,
Oh.
Oh no.
but it works.
Okay.
If you want, I can offer you some mayonnaise to put in it.
Oh hell
Ah,
yeah. Let me do it a mayonnaise chaser.
Ew. What? It's gross. Stop laughing.
Oh,
Stop
serve it with a
laughing.
mayonnaise float. Ugh.
Ew.
Oh, why would you say that?
Gross.
Did we run out of whipped cream? Yeah, so I started using mayonnaise.
Oh my god.
That shit would be
No.
that would be so spicy.
God. So anyway,
I came out puking.
Shit. What would you like to do? Are you waiting till tomorrow for the hangover cure, or are you giving it to them tonight?
Oh, I'm gonna give it to them first thing in the morning.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure to wake up before they do. Burst in the room, just loud as hell for no reason.
Kicks the door down.
Easy enough. So your guys' night goes by, for most of you, relatively nice. For at least one of you, you feel the bed rocking almost all night. Oh, that's right, you do.
That's a good effect.
Low rolls are good, I think.
To be fair, the last one was also a good effect. Its high numbers are good, neutral, or bad.
God damn it.
Huh?
Congratulations, you get prestidigitation for the day.
Yay.
Oh god.
I can now offer you warm mayonnaise.
Oh no!
Fucking gross, dude.
Disgusting.
Ew.
Does it come out of your lovely sack?
The nice warm
Okay.
mayonnaise
Oh,
from
man.
Siggern's lovely sack. Mm.
Oh
Jesus
no!
Christ. Let's make our own mayonnaise brand.
No.
Oh,
Secret-
wait, we're not
secret-
making...
It's lovely mayonnaise.
Yeah, Secret's lovely mayonnaise.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can we all make it together with him?
Okay.
Well,
We gonna take turns churning it.
oh my
That's
god.
butter, not mayonnaise.
Hey, mayonnaise is whipped. We can take our time doing that.
Oh my god.
Could you just imagine
I'm not even gonna comment on this conversation anymore.
churning mayonnaise?
Dirty Sigurd's baby butter.
Oh, sir.
Oh,
Look, I was all right with it while it was mayo, but now you just crossed the line.
Oh, and people are eating. I'm so sorry. Oh.
That
Okay,
sounds like
so-
a whole lot of their problem.
So the next morning happens.
So anyway, the next morning
Just
happens.
Bright and fucking shiny, like as the sun is rising, burst into the room. Wake up, come on. That's enough fun. Wake up. Just start handing them drinks.
Jonathan, why?
It doesn't taste
I-
good. Throw it back, you'll be fine.
I
Don't
make
even
sure-
hit your tongue. Just open your
I am-
throat.
Up and watching this whole interaction.
Jonathan, no. Why would you do that?
oh,
God, my head.
can't be worse than
Drink.
brandy.
Kulog wakes up.
Grabs
Oh,
it,
just a little dehydrated. He only had the one glass. He was the
chomps it
responsible one last night.
Atrix chugs it.
It's absolutely horrific. Kind of slimy on the throat.
down.
Jonathan, what the fuck did you give me?
Oh.
Oh.
Kulog like reaches for the glass and like smells and he's like, "This is just like the stuff that Hugh gave me. I'd rather fight with just getting some water over this," and to like set it back down on the table.
Ooh,
Yeah. Roll me con save for whoever drank that.
you got it.
Comes back up, all the better. It'll feel better once it's all out.
Usually you're fine. Chewy, you are poisoned.
Sweet, cool. Okay,
However, you
great.
no longer have the hangover,
Sweet.
but your tummy got the bubble guts a little bit.
Fucking great. Well, good. That is gonna be a good date. And we're about to go on the water. Oh no.
Varys is not with you guys. As you guys are taking care of all this and getting ready to turn your keys in, Brenma is there, and she goes, "Oh, actually, one of your friends did tell me to let you know that he was going to meet you guys at the docks."
Yes, did we? I will. I'll go. To the party. Atrix will kind of go. All right, shall we go and find out what's going on with Tess? I don't believe he was there for any of the conversation, knowing of.
No, you were in a bubble of silence.
That's true. That's right.
Tess left here on the 11th of August on a ship.
That's
To
over a
Greyshaw's.
week ago.
That's over a month ago.
That's
So
we're
not
September 20th
technically
now.
wrong.
Sorry, my bad.
Not technically wrong. Yes. Well over a week. But that's all the more reason for you all to be up and on your toes.
Are we planning on doing this on foot? I mean, I do know someone who might have a boat here that we can take and follow their path.
Is it a fast boat?
Yeah. Chewy, you would know specifically. It is a galleon, which yes, it is a very fast boat.
The boat that I know this man has is very quick. It's
Go on
one of
then,
the
Hiccup.
fastest. One of the fastest ships that I know.
You'll probably want to drink something to chase the taste away. It's just going to keep coming back up.
Would you like me to bring you some juice for the road?
Yes, please.
One moment then. She you can hear her chuckling a little bit, and she disappears, but it takes her like 2 seconds to reappear with a small little like wooden cup full of it tastes like strawberry juice.
I'll slowly drink it, and I'll place a gold on the counter for her as I leave. And head.
Have a good journey.
Thank you again for the hospitality.
Hold your nose, dear.
Second he steps outside, he'll puke in a bush.
Well, at least he waited till he was outside.
Before we actually start leaving, I will double check their room to see if anything ended up getting broken last night.
Surprisingly and thankfully, nothing did.
In that case, I close the door and leave.
We have hit our 2-hour mark for the next break. And this is probably going to be our last stretch. So, let's take our last break for the night.
Okay, be right back, guys.
Break time.
Woohoo! Break it 7 hours.